Y'all see I did my hair today. Y'all should be proud of me. But today's gonna be a rather quick video. We are in our second part of our Loving When It's Hard series, and this one is gonna be pretty quick, okay? The topic is, last topic was loving when it's hard when people are mean. So our title was, why are people mean? This time it's going to be loving when it's hard, aka when you don't want to love, okay? And the very first thing I want to talk about is just when you love for what? Why would I love anyone? First of all, we went through what love really was, and that's a lot of work. I ain't trying to do that. And people are not worthy of my love. I ain't got time for that. I ain't got the energy. I ain't got the patience. We just not gonna do that, okay? And if that's how y'all feeling, then go. Let's not do it then. All right, glad we got that out the way. Come back for part 3, okay? I really like messing with y'all, my bad. But the first thing I want to talk about, which I feel like is the most important, is God first. There are so many changes, and I've been telling y'all about this, as we've been doing our videos. I've been telling y'all about the different changes that I have been through and how I used to be versus how I am now, etc., etc. And if y'all notice, all those changes happened when I got in relationship with God, right? It's not like I changed all this stuff and then I was like, God, I want to be with you, or I want you in my life and I want to live for you. No, I got in relationship with God first, right? I accepted his love for me first. I got to know him first. And it was upon coming to God and learning more about God and loving God that I was able to want to love other people. A lot of times people feel like you have to change before you go into the church, or you have to change before you go to God, or you have to be a certain type of person before God will accept you. And that is not the case at all, okay? And we get that wrong both outside and inside, with God. Because religion teaches you to do a certain set of rules. We talked about that last week. To do this, and then maybe God will, take time for you, right? And God wants you with all your mess, okay? He wants you with all your mess. And he doesn't need you to change anything. And actually, it's the exact opposite, because you change when you get to know God, when you start connecting with God. Not change, then connect with God. God is the cause for the changes. So, don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be like, oh, I have to do this, and this. And don't expect for all those changes to happen if you're still not in relationship with God. Seek God first. Get in relationship with God first. Get to know him more. And he changes you from the inside out. Okay? So that will change that mindset too of not wanting to love, because you will just want to love once you are in love with God. Once you're in love with God and you're experiencing his love and noticing it, then you will want to love others. It's just a cause and effect, y'all. Okay, so that's the one area of it, of changing. And if you meet somebody else, right, and you notice they do this, and this, don't focus so much on what they need to change versus whether or not they have a relationship with God. Because I know for me, I used to try and get people to change, and I would tell them, okay, you got to stop doing this, you got to do this, and you got to stop doing this. And all those things may be correct. All of those things may indeed lead them to a better life, but it is easier said than done, right? And I've noticed with me to not expect change as much as you expect relationship with God, because like I said, that change comes from relationship. People used to tell me all of my life that I was selfish and stingy and I need to start thinking about other people. And not only did it not click to me, but I also didn't care until I got that relationship with God. And then I automatically just had this desire to give, right? So just a point of view for you, because a lot of times there's nothing that we could do. It's not. Those features just come from knowing God. Me wanting to give, there was nothing else nobody could have said. There was the you reap what you sow. There was the treat people how you want to be treated. There was the it makes me happy, whatever. It don't matter what anybody else said. That just wasn't, I didn't want to. Giving is a lot of work, and that's not something I wanted to do. I'd much rather sit there and do nothing and, go like that. But when I started being closer with God, when I started loving God and all of that stuff, then I had a desire to. Nobody else had to tell me, give, give, give. No, that just came from being in a relationship with God. I wanted to give. I was like, is there anything I could do for you guys, right? So just a point of view for you guys. Don't focus on changing people. Just pray for their relationship with God to increase. And with you, don't focus so much on changing as you focus on getting closer to God and then seeing how he can change you from the inside out. Okay? So that's for our part 2. And of loving when it's hard. And that's pretty it. Short video today, guys. I told y'all. But I feel like that was enough stuff for a year, for a decade. Like that was some gold. Them was gems, okay? Them was gems. Anyways, yeah. So take that, run with it, keep it in your heart, and start applying it, y'all. And until next time.